So here I am in the doctor's office waiting for the doctor to come in. And as soon as he comes in, I'm going to clip this short. But basically, I've had a couple different things happening. One of them was I had this crazy arm pain that made my left arm unusable. And it made it really hard just to exist. So after a month of just weeping and being in massive amounts of pain and getting to the point where I couldn't use my left arm, we finally did a couple things. One of them is they figured out that they think that it was a lesion that was causing that. So I went through 10 treatments of radiation, and initially that didn't help, and so I was like freaking out because I kept losing more and more of my arm. And then I went to him, I'm like, please, you gotta help me. I was like in such dire straits. And they said, well, we're gonna send you to a neurologist to see if maybe it's something related to your neck, because I have a messed up neck. Well, here we are a couple months away now, and just a week and a half ago, all of a sudden it started getting better. And I've regained use of some of my arm, maybe 50%. And so now I think that it was that lesion. And so now I'm going to talk to my doctor and say, hey, I think I was wrong. And can we stop this other treatment? Can we go back to doing more radiation treatment? Because I want my arm to get better and the pain to stop. Definitely, it's more than half of it has stopped, which is great, but it's still there. So here I am. But overall, I can say that I just kind of keep my spirits up. And yes, I do have pancreatic cancer, and yes, it fucking hurts. But overall, life is still pretty good. And I'm still getting to do a lot of stuff that I was able to do before. There are a lot of things I can't do anymore. The eating thing is kind of weird too, because for a while, every time I ate, I got really sick. Now I can eat, and I don't necessarily always get sick, which is great, so I can go to restaurants again, at least on a mild level. Not eat huge meals, but modest meal. I started gaining weight again, which I don't know if it's because I eat fatty foods, or because maybe I'm retaining water, or even possibly getting ascites, which I'm going to talk to the doc about that. But the good thing is that I can eat again, and I'm kind of filling out my clothes better. And mind you, the first time when I got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, one of the first doctors I went to see told me, he said, oh, you're just going to keep losing weight no matter what you do. And I remember walking out of there thinking, man, like, I am doomed, man. I'm going to waste away. I'm going to become as light as a feather, and I'm going to look like a walking skeleton. And that has not happened. So I'm a little over a year past my diagnosis, and there's hope. There's hope. And there's always, us kind of persevering. One thing I will tell people is that when you get cancer, you can accept it and not accept it at the same time. The not accepting part is to not be the person with cancer. Go about doing all the things that you've always done in your life, and don't stop doing them. Just continue to live. And the people around you that focus just on your cancer, they're like, how are you feeling? Are you good? Like every day they want to know if you're dying or whatever. Just tell them, hey, I don't want to talk about it. It's boring. I talk about it when I'm at the doctor's office, I talk about it when I'm at the hospital, and I talk about it when I'm in the throes of massive amounts of pain and I can't talk about anything else. But beyond that, I want to just live my life as I've always lived my life, right? That's the key. What's up here is really, really, really important. So always keep a positive attitude, because that is what's going to carry you on through your life. So, my doctor's still on here. I imagine they're reviewing stuff. It's him, a nurse practitioner, and then the person who's in charge of my, she's in charge of the study that I'm a part of. So I'm going to sign off. But sorry it took so long to get back. I'm going to start posting more of these, and I got some other ones in my head that I've been meaning to do. So, yeah, thanks for coming to Pancreatic Cancer, and hopefully some of what I'm saying is going to inspire you to live the way I do, which is to live it as you've always lived your life. And be happy, and just know that it can always get worse, so be grateful for every little bit that you got. And you'll realize that it's not so bad. It really isn't.